Now, the media itself is panicked, all right, because all the progressives that they supported are going down a drain in less than 2 years. They are very, very worried, okay? So the Washington Post is part of the cabal. New York Times, LA Times, CNN, NBC News, CBS News, ABC News. That's the primary national cabal. There's a guy who writes a column for the Washington Post, Jonathan Capehart, and he's associate editor of the Washington Post too. So he gets an interview with Biden on October 21st. Roll it.
Mr. President, I'll be honest. I'm scared. Millions of Americans are scared. They're concerned about the concerted attacks on democracy, on voting, and how that's going to impact the midterm elections. We're seeing everything from Governor DeSantis's election police force arresting people for alleged violations of voter fraud. We're seeing election workers quitting because of threats. And then on top of it, you've got election deniers up and down the ballot, running for election. A good chunk of them could win. So why shouldn't we be scared?
Well, I think we should be concerned. Look, there's nothing automatic about democracy. Remember when you're in undergraduate school, they talk about every generation has to protect democracy.
So Jonathan Capehart is scared, worried. Not worried about Hillary Clinton denying the election of 2016. Not worried about Stacey Abrams denying the election in Georgia in 2018. No, not worried about that. He's worried about the Republicans who deny it, but not the Democrats. So it's so transparent, so phony. I actually thought Biden was pretty good there. He goes, oh, look, democracy, you got to fight for it, which you do. But there's just as much corruption on the Democrat side as there is with the Republicans saying crazy things. Probably more on the Democrat side. All right, so let's bring, one more thing. This is good. Before we get to our guest. So Biden, when he gives an interview, the reason he didn't do more with Capehart is because he wasn't expecting that. And he didn't know how to answer it. Most of the interviews he does are scripted. He knows the questions, and his people in the White House communications office tell him what to say. All right, so his new theme is that he's bringing down the deficit. Go.
Today, my administration announced that this year, the deficit fell by $1.4 trillion. The largest one-year drop in American history, $1.4 trillion decline in the deficit. Let me repeat that. The largest ever decline in the federal deficit.
Okay. Well, it's a total ruse, but people don't know this, and that's why you watch and listen to me. So the reason the deficit came down is because the $850 billion that Biden and Trump spent on COVID relief payments to people, businesses, the $850 billion came off the books. The COVID money came off the books. So 1.4 trillion, 100 billion is $1 trillion. All right, I'm sorry, 1,000 billion is $1 trillion. So 850 billion come off the books. So of course the deficit's going to come down because it's not there anymore. Inflation at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates skyrocketing. We all know that. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, not only predict a recession, but are using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. So you need to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Please call them today, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers, are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.